Hello, everybody, and welcome to Session 0. We now have a title to our campaign. It is called The Gates of Divinity. The name of the campaign is also a clue as to what will be in the campaign. So that is your first clue, players. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hey, Brentley, good to see ya. Fox in person, thank you for subscribing. You really got to change that name.
I love that name.
And well, we have had a rough week here at D&D Play 20. We have had to cancel 3 different streams. Thankfully, this one is going on. By cancel, I don't mean permanently. I mean just for the week, because we had so many things with so many people going on. It just, some people were sick, some got surgery, some got all kinds of stuff. It was hectic. But we are back up and running, and we are ready for a good old-fashioned TPK. Right, players?
Yep. I'm gonna kill the GM.
At the rate you're saying that, I feel like you're not joking anymore.
Yeah, I thought the first one was a joke. The second one, I'm unsure. The third one, I'm terrified.
Would I do that? You don't
We'll
really
see.
know
Yes.
me well enough to know if I would.
So don't forget to add.
For the follow.
Don't forget to add the save us
I
options
just
on the chat.
added the reroll.
Excellent.
Great.
And if you are new to our stream, we have what you call Pantheon points. When you follow us, you earn Pantheon points, and you can use those to help the players with advantage or whatever the options are. You can find out the options and your balance by clicking the little blue shield at the bottom of the Twitch chat. And right now, the items are advantages, disadvantages, and stabilize the fallen. That's in case the TPK thing kicks in.
We should change player disadvantage to GM disadvantage.
Isn't
just
it
saying.
amazing how GM disadvantage is no longer there?
Yeah.
I have a question. Can we redeem, like, if imagine somebody else of the party gets
You can
Is
buy
it-
other players advantage or disadvantage.
no stabilize the fallen. Stabilize the fallen is what I'm worried about.
Yes, you can. You just can't
Okay.
buy for yourself.
For yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I've got you covered, boys.
And when we last left, our players, well, I guess I should just go into a quick recap because this is kind of an unusual campaign here.
Mm-hmm.
Our players started out in the modern world. They were just graduated from college, and they decided to go on a 5-hour tour, a tour on their ship on a sailboat, and they got caught in a storm, and a lot of things happened. I mean, Sebastian was
Bullied.
Had an incident, a collision.
yeah, and his voice changed as a result. Jesse blew chunks, and
Into Sebastian.
and Tisha Tess,
Yes.
owned the boat, so she kind of lost the boat. The boat sank. They were stranded in the water, and they washed up on the shores of a strange new land. They don't quite know how strange, though. After they washed up, one of the party was missing. They still don't know if Lorelei survived the sinking of the Drifter, the name of the sailboat, and they washed up on the shores. They woke up, and they realized, to their dismay, that they had changed species when they washed up on the shores of this strange new land. Jesse, what was your new species?
I am a scaly lizard folk. Interesting surprise. Yeah, grayish blue in color, changing scales, apparently an odd sense of hunger.
Yeah, I would say that too. Sebastian, what was your new species?
Dashing, handsome centaur. That's a little bit too obsessed with apparently how good his hair looks.
When he strikes a pose, the heavens open up and shine
They
a
do.
heavenly light down upon him.
They
And
do.
Tisha, what was your new species?
Yeah, I was a furry, high pitched cat tabaxi. Brown tabaxi with a lot of fur, still clumsy, but a tail also to add to the clumsiness. So
Or the sneakiness?
stick with clumsiness.
So, after they washed up on the shores, and they had been clinging to a yellow crate that was blown off the deck of the sailboat, they opened up the crate and they got a few items that might come in handy. A holy hairbrush.
Mm-hmm.
Did someone get a revolver?
Well, he's got it, but yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Revolver.
Oh, he's got it.
And you can add, one of you can add a first aid kit. Because our player that got the first aid kit can actually not continue in the campaign. She had some things come up and she's had a little rough time of it. And we wish her the best. And we hope that she'll come back eventually or tune in. Whatever. But we love her. And
Let's roll a d20. High roll gets it.
All right.
Sure.
Do it.
9.
Some things never change. A 15 for... Oh, that was a test roll. What'd you get, Sebastian?
18,
I got an 18.
We got 2 18s. You gotta
Yep.
roll again.
I think that means we get
We have
two
our
first
first
aid
roll
kits.
off. Roll again, Jesse and Sebastian.
What's your medicine, Sebastian?
Ooh, that's a good one.
My medicine is a +5.
Ooh.
Okay. Rollies it is. It's all yours.
Okay.
They were I can just picture them kind of fighting over it.
So, after they got the items from the yellow crate, our little horseman, big horseman, big, with a striking pose, had the crate tied to his back and carried it as they decided to explore a path leading into the woods. That path led them to a cave, and outside the cave were their first experience to the life that's in this new land. They encountered some goblins. They were bandit goblins, and they captured a bear, which now Jesse has befriended, and he got a pet out of it. That was totally unplanned, and that is the point of what we're doing. Everything we can possibly make random here or unexpected here, that's what we're trying to do. And so, they bedded down for the night, a few bodies of goblins laying off to the side, a fire going, and an unexplored cave behind them. That is where we begin.
I thought we kind of explored the cave. I was making a pile of all the items that we found in it.
Oh, that's
I think
right,
it only
you
went
were.
back
Yes, there
like
were.
10 or 14
I already
feet,
have
something
a
like
spell
that.
book.
Now, I do want to retcon something from last session. The cave does go a little deeper than what I said last session.
Okay.
There's a hidden little off passage there. So You have the option. Well, you're waking up. It's morning time.
Does that count as a long rest?
Yes, it does.
Excellent.
I have a question. Did we get a name for the bear?
I was on Jesse. Jesse was supposed to name the bear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw anyone under the bus. It was a genuine question. I don't remember.
What is the name of Jesse's bear? What's the name?
I've been calling him Greedo.
Oh, you're gonna have to spell that one for me.
Well, I thought you updated him already. Yeah, you've got him updated on there.
Okay. Just isn't displaying the right name. There we go.
There we go.
So, I'm not sure why Tisha was off to the side there last week. I think she was fascinated by the cage or something. I don't know.
No, she murdered a poor little goblin and then went off and cried in the darkness.
Yeah, but I wasn't away, to be fair. We went all to inside the cave and we all went to sleep. So I was inside the cave with you guys.
So I need all of you to roll a d20.
Dun, dun, dun. 13.
A 3.
16.
What was that, Mariana?
16.
Okay. Okay. That determined one thing for me. Thank you.
Who dies first in the TPK?
Yeah, that is probably me anyway. I didn't need to roll for that.
By the way, oh, that's funny. Jesse, why do we have a 3 marker on your...
Those were my temporary hit points. I'm trying to figure out if I still have those or not, actually.
Usually they'll disappear after a long rest,
After
right?
a long rest.
Perfect. Then they can be removed.
So, double check your tokens and make sure the hit points are correct.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want the third number to be?
Oh, that is your armor class. And if you hover over your token, it should say your movement, your walking speed.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, okay, the first number is your passive perception, the middle number is your hit points, and the last number is your armor class.
Okay.
So, y'all wake up. As you open your eyes, the wind is barely blowing. You can hear birds chirping in the trees. You can hear the regular forest sounds, but the first thing you notice is the smell. Right now, there's a very rancid smell, and since the breeze is kind of shifting it in your direction, you're kind of getting a full experience of this aroma of dead bodies only a few feet away.
Gross.
I'm gonna flick my tongue in the air. Is it boar or is it this other strange humanoid I'm smelling?
Ugh. Ugh. Guys, can we do something about this?
And right at that moment, you hear the sound of a wolf howling. Ow! In the distance.
Do you think that sounded hungry?
Anybody speak beast? Then you'd know for sure. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Tisha went blank.
I will look at Greedo. How does he seem to be interpreting those howls?
Greedo he turns to face away from the cave, and he's standing there, and he gets on his hind legs and sniffs the air a little bit, and then he drops down to all fours again, and he just kind of growls just a little bit. And we got her back, yay!
Oh,
Is it still dark?
No, the sun is rising to what you presume is the east.
My screen's showing me it's still dark.
Oh, I can fix that. Oh, I can fix that.
You don't have dark vision, everything's dark.
There you go.
Ah, perfect, I can see.
Should we maybe drag these things further away from the cave?
Oh, sure.
Or should we
We
just leave?
We could just burn the bodies.
I want to try something. I will approach the bodies and I will try to do that same thing I did before with
Oh, what are you? Oh, you're examining the bodies? Oh, poor Mariana's having trouble again. It'll come back to her smashing at her computer.
Yeah. Did you say we noticed the extra alcove in the cave?
Yes. It's not a very big alcove. In fact, I would say a centaur could barely. Well, you could fit through there, but it also turns, so it'll be a really tight fit. You might get stuck.
Okay, yeah, I'll just try to look in and see what I can see from the front of the cave without going in.
Let me just adjust the video here. Oh, she's back.
While Sebastian is doing that, Jesse's going to start loading the pile of stuff he's been gathering into the crate.
Okay. Mariana, what is Tisha doing to the dead bodies?
I was trying to press it to take the smell away.
One of them stopped smelling. So, actually, it's a cantrip, right? So you can do
Yeah.
it to all of them. Okay, you
Yeah.
make the smell stop on all of them.
Okay, at least now we can work with it without,
Hey.
gagging.
Maybe you should take care of that boar too.
That what?
The boar that's up by the cage.
Well, that's right. There were bones right
Oh,
there.
sure. I'll try. And I'll do it the same.
Okay,
I apologize, by the way, for the constant dropping out.
it's not your fault. Okay, so Sebastian, you're in the cave.
I'm just trying to see how far I can see without walking into the alcove.
Okay. Let me pull up the map here. Take a gander. Okay. You can see that it leads about a dozen feet or so, and then it turns off, and you can see more rock. Just you can't see around the bend, so.
Hey Jesse, I'll load up the crate. I don't think I can fit back there. Do you want to go take a look?
I Can have a look, yeah.
Question out of game: who is the tallest, besides obviously Sebastian? Who's the tallest between Tisha and Jesse?
I'm guessing Tisha. Are lizard folk tall?
I don't know.
I probably stand. I don't know. What did I write here?
5 inches. Oh wait, that's the gecko. Never mind.
I stand about 6 feet tall.
Right, 5'10", so I'd be smallest. Okay.
Because I'm always hunched. You look bigger.
Okay.
So Jesse, you go into the cave.
Yeah, I'm gonna light up a torch if our fire's still going, and I'll see what I can see.
Okay, as you approach the alcove, um, you see that you can easily fit into it. It's tall enough, and it's about 2.5 feet wide, and it does twist a little bit here and there. Are you going to enter the alcove?
I'll like be watching and listening and looking at the whetstone, but I'll keep going until something shows me not to, or until I think I'm out of like sound range of everyone, and then I'll stop at that point. So
Okay.
I'll creep forward, I guess.
You go. Let me pull up my map again here so I can describe it. As you enter in, it kind of turns a little bit and then it splits off in a fork. You could go left or right, and
Pull out another torch, and I'll throw kind of one way, throw the other way, and see what I can see or hear.
okay. The one you throw to the left goes at least 20 feet, 15, 20 feet, and you can see where the tunnel just, it thins a little bit and then it widens up again, but you can't see beyond that point. The one you throw to the right lands 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away, and it just flickers on the dirty tunnel floor.
Yeah. Any signs of anything in there? Do I like see bats screeching around on the roof, or spiders, or any sign of like footprints or like disturbed moss or anything?
Give me a survival check.
Survival.
You see some prints, but oddly enough, they're not just footprints. They're kind of dragged through the dirt, like something is dragging their leg as they're walking.
Okay.
Going in both directions.
I'll turn around and drag myself back through to the entrance of the camp.
Okay.
I think we might have got lucky last night. That seems to go on for quite a ways back there. I don't think that you're gonna fit through there though, Sebastian. Like
You mean the
what?
cave?
Yeah, it's only like 2 feet wide in some spots, and you know, him trying to go through and us trying to drag a crate, and I mean, if Greedo's gonna follow us, then I don't know if that bear is going through.
Well, I can always hang with the bear if you two want to explore the cave, but I don't. Who knows what's in there? I doubt Lorelei's in there.
I mean,
Okay. Sorry.
You always hint at splitting the party, but you never actually split the party.
Kind of makes me nervous about trying to spend another night here. I think we should move on.
That works. Do you guys remember? Was there any other way that we could go on the way here? I remember we came up here from the beach, but I don't remember seeing another direction to go, other than back down towards the beach.
That is, the woods along the path that you followed are pretty thick until it opened up to the area of this map. And by the way, you do hear another howling.
So we can stay here where I think something more of these things maybe live in that cave. Or at least they go in there for something. Or we can keep looking for Lorelei, or we head back to the beach and follow it.
Peter, what kind of vibe is this cave giving off? Let's vibe check this cave.
Vibe. It's dark in there.
Yeah, but what's the energy telling us? Like, is it a sketchy cave?
I would say, since Tisha prestidigitated, I can never say that word. Since she made the smell of the bodies go away, the deeper you go into the cave, the stronger the odor becomes again.
Oh,
Fancy going in there.
yeah, it smells like death.
I'm telling you, more of those little pointy teeth creatures probably live in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Why don't we check back on the beach for Lorelei? Maybe she washed up there, or maybe there's more tracks there now. I don't know.
That works.
I like
Sounds
that.
good. I don't want to sleep in the death smell cave.
We've
Okay.
already slept in the death smell cave once, though.
We didn't know it was death smell cave, okay? We didn't know.
I wasn't wandering anywhere in the dark. I think it's a good idea to leave early again. It's a pretty long hike.
Yeah. Everybody, I finished packing up the crate while you were in there.
All right, let's. Are we putting it back up on your back? Is it too heavy this time?
No, we should be good. I feel like I can carry a lot, so.
So the items that were in the cave, did you guys mark it on your characters what you kept?
I had put a bunch of them in the party treasure note.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I took the gear I actually took and put on is on my character sheet.
The only thing I took on, I think, was the spell book. So.
Alrighty then. So as you pack up, you can feel free to move to the south when you're ready.
Do you guys need help with anything?
No, let's just make sure the crate's tied on pretty secure.
Okay.
We've got 100 feet of rope now, so whatever we need to do.
Mhm.
Come on,
I'll-
Greedo.
Where do you think those howls are coming from?
Need to find out. Usually, what howls doesn't like cats?
You should have made those bodies smell like not rotten meat, and then maybe they'll just come here and not pay attention to us.
So, Tisha, what is your... Oh, you moved again.
Yeah, sorry.
She keeps going up and down, up and down.
She's a pacer.
I am a facer.
Actually, Sebastian, you can see, I believe it's in your line of sight, you can see a wolf
Oh,
57 feet away.
so speaking, I'm going to whisper to you there. Speaking of wolves, I see a wolf.
This
They are in front of us.
Can we let's
I'd hide.
go right. they go up this little hill, maybe they'll just continue on to those goblins.
Sure. Good plan. Come on, Bear.
Wait.
Okay, and as you're kind of, it's on a high rise, so I did not foresee that happening. You see, you see some wolves, and one very big wolf approaching slowly through the shrubbery toward the cave.
Let's see if we can hide behind these trees. Be extra
Okay.
quiet, maybe.
Everyone hide.
Mm-hmm.
And then they leap. No. So they end up passing you, and actually, why don't you give me a stealth roll, all of you?
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, we tried.
I got an 11.
They're wolves. We weren't hiding anyway.
There.
Okay, so the wolves see you.
I kind of really wish that this blazing fire just appeared right here to block this whole entrance.
The wolves.
That's supposed to be a create bonfire spell.
Oh. Do you have create bonfire, Jesse?
I sure do. Kind of hoping that something just blocks their path if they seem to have paid attention to us. And then probably like
Okay.
backwards running.
Roll me a d20. You know the routine. 10 or 11 or higher up, it doesn't cast.
Man, I wish I had one of those torches left. Something to block this way. We need to move, guys.
And the bigger wolf takes the lead, and they are growling as they're
I'm gonna throw up my hands and be like, "Oh gosh!" And thinking of what Jesse said about fire, see if that's enough to sacred flame the first wolf.
Okay.
Okay. That was not what I was gonna suggest, but hey.
Maybe it'll scare it away.
So you're a cleric, right? So
Yeah.
maybe a quick prayer? I don't know. How would you do this? You
I'm gonna clutch my holy hairbrush and throw the other hand out.
Okay, give me a d20.
Be like, "Get back!"
Give me a d20. If it's 11 or higher, you succeed in casting it.
Nope.
The bigger wolf sees you lifting a hairbrush toward him. He doesn't know what it is, so he like leaps forward a couple steps. And he's growling and roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. No, I didn't mean to. I was just seeing it. I didn't mean to. I was just looking at it. I didn't do that. Ignore that. That did not happen.
Can I position myself here between my friends and the wolves and look back to them and be like, "It's gonna be okay, guys. We've got this."
Is this wolf twice the size of Greedo?
Very large
'Cause-
wolf.
Greedo is a medium-sized creature.
And he's a large. Uh-oh. What do you guys say we get Jesse on your back, Sebastian, instead of the crate, and we just leg it out of here. No.
I don't know if we even have time to consider
Yeah.
that.
I think we wasted our planning turns.
Okay.
Okay, so in the heat of combat, I will give you advantage to see if you cast something.
Okay.
And once
Oh,
you
boy.
know a spell, once you succeed in casting a spell, you won't have to roll anymore to see if you succeed in casting.
Okay.
Once
That's
you
fair.
know the spell. So. Alrighty, so the wolves are
Fast.
yes they are. Yes they are. And let's sort that. Are we missing anyone in initiative? I do not see.
Oh, I rolled. I just didn't click the tokens. Sorry.
Jesse got a 21. Who rolls for Bear Friend?
Greedo's got a 15. It's there. I just didn't click the tokens. Sorry.
Oh,
Jesse's got a
21.
21.
Jesse's got a gun.
And Greedo had a what?
15.
Okay. As soon as I find... There it is. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just have Greedo go on your turn. So, because he's your pet, he could just go on your turn. Or she. And...
Uh-oh.
what just happened?
No idea, but it all just
Oh,
disappeared.
just went away.
Well,
The wolves got
Technical
scared. They
issues
ran away.
today?
y'all scared the wolves away.
It was that mistaken cause fear one.
I don't even remember what their scores were.
I think they're still in the chat. I don't know which was
Yeah.
which. Though.
14, 16, and 9 for the wolves. I don't know which one was which, though.
Okay. $14, 16, 9. I don't think it matters which one was which. And then,
It might matter for the big one.
yeah. I don't know.
They're
what
all
cleared
showing
that.
plus
Oh, look,
2.
it just cleared it again.
That's
Put them
weird.
back to 0. Okay. Roll 20 and let me try refreshing my screen, see if that's the reason. And also, I'm gonna turn. Where are we? I don't know why I'm having this problem, but
It's a new one.
okay, I need paper. We're going old school. Let me just pull out my pad here, because Roll 20 is not working right. Actually, I just thought of one more thing I can try. Let's turn off this one.
While the wolves were preoccupied, we ran away.
Sorry, viewers. We will get this worked out as quick as we can.
Whilst the wolves were having technical issues.
Yeah, the wolves... Everyone's having technical issues.
Yeah.
I need to exit Discord because my son keeps sending me messages.
Block them.
This is the best. This is always the best. Just block them.
You're out of here! Okay. Let me just remove all turns. Clear. Alright, so. That worked.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, so now I just add you guys again. Add turn. Jesse was 21.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Greedo can actually go on the turn you go on, Jesse.
Okay.
And Tisha, you were...
Alright.
Oh, you changed yours. Okay. Sebastian, what was yours?
7.
High rollers.
King, 17. No, it was 7.
Okay. I think we're up and running.
Yay.
I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Ah, glad that worked out. I really didn't want to have to handwrite names. Okay, so Jesse, you have top of the initiative.
Gonna pull out this weird long curved sword thing that I picked up from the creatures. I'm gonna like shakily wave it in front of me and be like, shoo doggy, there's food over there. And just back up slowly, trying to bring Greedo with me, getting ready if anything kind of comes close. I'll do my best to defend us. So I guess we'll both just hold an attack for now, in case anything comes at us.
Oh, it's gonna come at you.
But there's food over there. Go away. Go away.
Alrighty. Okay, so that brings us to the wolves. Wolf number 1 comes forward and starts growling. Its hackles are up. Actually, they're all, let's see, 2. Well, that was weird. This one is actually right there. These wolves all move forward and start growling. They move in front of the dire wolf, and that is all of their turns. And then dire wolf he's like ha ha ha, and he has not attacked you yet. And that brings us to Sebastian.
I guess I'm gonna rear back with my horse legs, and I'm gonna be like, should I mace him? I'm gonna mace him, and I'm gonna pull out the bear spray, and I'm gonna spray it
Cover your eyes, Greedo.
at the closest wolf in front of me.
Okay, roll a what's your dexterity bonus?
+2.
Roll a d20 plus 2 to see if you hit.
17.
That hits. And it sprays, it hits the creature in the eyes, and it like whines a little bit and backs up and starts rubbing its eyes in the with its paw and stuff, and it is pretty much disabled at this point. Would you like to do anything else?
Yes. I think maybe. I don't think there's too much extra I can do. I'll back up a little bit more, but I'll be menacing, and I'll pull out my shield and bang on it a little bit, trying to make noise to scare him away.
Okay. Give me an intimidation roll, please.
Ooh, not good at these. And that one.
You drop your shield.
I bang it so hard I drop it.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. This wolf races forward and comes to here, and actually it tears into the largest threat, which is the bear. So,
Is there a cloud of mace mist that it had to run through?
nice try. No, it'll only hit one.
I mean, those go. That mace gets everywhere. I'm just saying.
That's true, but
I want realism in my fantasy game.
and it nat ones to bite the bear, and because it was a nat 1, I would say the bear gets a free reaction attack.
So he was also holding his attack for anything that got close. So
Okay. So 2 attacks.
Okay. So it was a 10 and a 6.
A 10 and a 6 do not hit.
All right, and I kind of jump back with my scimitar out in front of me and with an 11.
Okay, you miss the wolf, and it is growling menacingly. Is that anything else you would like to do?
No, we were just holding, so that's it.
Okay, Tisha, you have seen Sebastian spray one wolf with mace. You have seen Greedo and Jesse try to attack this wolf that attacked Greedo. Everyone's missing so far except for Sebastian. Oh,
Best warrior.
What would you like to do, Tisha?
She's gonna. She probably had a look at the spell book last night, and she's gonna scroll, and she's gonna find magic missile, and she's gonna focus on not missing like the rest of the people are doing, and she's just gonna sort of twist her paws to try and cast it. Let's see. With advantage, you said. Right?
Yep.
That was a 16.
Okay, you are able to cast it, and the magic missiles fire out. What was your target?
It was the wolf that just tried to bite the bear.
Okay.
So it's sorry, let me just see the damage.
Ah, what was that? They're coming from all sides.
How'd they get behind us?
Bear with me 1 second, I'm having some trouble here.
She's doing math. She doesn't know how it got behind us.
So as she lifts her hand and gestures and tries to do what this book tells her to do, how many magic missiles come? Is it 2 or 3?
It's three, and the first one is 5 points of damage, the second one is 5 points of damage, and the third one is 3. So 13.
These 3 missile-like things come out of her hands and strike that wolf. Pew, pew, pew! And she kills the wolf.
Oh, okay. That's working.
And that is the end of round 1. Jesse, it is your turn.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. I saw it on the book last night, and it seems to have worked.
It's move back to the next tree. It's go away.
Are you gonna hold any actions or anything?
For all the good it's doing us, sure, we'll hold another attack if anything pursues.
Okay, go ahead and... I should have had Tisha do this. Tisha, would you roll an intimidation, please?
Yep. That is an 11.
Okay. This wolf retreats a few steps, scared by, when you killed the other wolf, it startled it and it ran back a few feet. Okay, and Jesse, is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Okay. That brings us to the wolves. Someone's at my door. That brings us to the wolves. The first wolf is still rubbing its eyes. Second wolf leaps forward and tries to bite Sebastian in the front leg.
Ooh.
And rolls a 9, so it completely misses. And that is its turn. And the other wolf, as I said, retreated a few steps. And the dire wolf leaps forward and growls super loud, menacingly. And that is the end of its turn.
What do I want to do here? I will. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I guess I'll pull out my... Well, first I'll pick up my shield that I dropped as my free action. So I've got that. And I will look to my two friends, Tisha and Jesse, and guys, we've got this. As long as we stay together, everything's going to work out just fine. And hope that activates my emboldening bond on the both of them. You're muted, Peter.
Sorry. That is that a character trait, a racial feat, or
It's a class feature, so you can choose 2 willing creatures
I don't
within.
think that you need to roll to succeed in that.
Okay.
So.
Whew. And so that's my action, and then I'll just ready up my shield and yell at the wolf that just tried to bite me.
Okay, and that class feature, what does that do exactly?
So 2 willing creatures within 30 feet of me have a magical bond. As long as they're within 30 feet of each other, once per turn, they can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw they make. So like a 10-minute bless, essentially.
Okay. And that brings us to Tisha.
You got this, Tisha.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me? Sorry, this
Yeah.
keeps cutting out. Sorry. What is Tisha coming to? I think Tisha will. You can see like sort of this surge of power coming through her, and she's just gonna extend her hands again and do what she did the day before of trying to cast chill touch on the wolf that is directly in front of Sebastian.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to cast that?
Yes. You didn't succeed the day before, right?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, then
So
you don't
she-
have to roll to cast it.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Is it a ranged attack or is it a save?
It's a range attack. It's a
Okay.
range attack. That is a 2 for a 7, so I think that misses.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, she sees that that misses and that's not working out. She's just gonna say, I'm scared. I'm just gonna back out. And she's gonna come all the way down here.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I think that's gonna be it.
Okay. That brings us to the top of the round. I turned off how the map moves around when your turn is up, when your turn comes up. So hopefully that won't be a hassle anymore with a moving around screen. So, Jesse, it is your turn at the top of the round. What will you do?
Seeing this wolf take a bite at Sebastian, my primal instincts will kick in and I'll just run straight at him like sword out in front of me. And as he kind of like tries to push it away with his teeth, I'll see that opening and just chomp on his neck,
Okay.
or attempt to. Apparently not.
You have a bite attack?
Yes.
Cool.
He used it last time, remember?
I forgot. It's been 2 whole weeks.
Yeah. So he the wolf kind of goes after my sword arm, and I think I see an opening, and I reach in for a bite, but just snap in the air. And,
Oh, roll your d4.
Okay. Thank you. Forgot about that.
Oh.
So that's a 9.
Welp.
And I'm sorry.
You tried.
Mine does not hit.
We tried.
Anything else you would like to do on that turn? Also, Greedo goes on your turn. So
Rito goes up on his hind legs and leans forward with a big roar. Just trying to scare something away.
Okay, why don't have Jesse roll a intimidation?
Sure, might be slightly better than Greedo's.
I like the uncertainty.
You want to have Greedo roll it?
Well, his is a -2, so I don't know if it's going to be any better or not.
Give it a whirl.
So 11.
Oh. I would say that succeeds. This wolf moves away, giving you an opportunity attack. So Jesse has and Sebastian, you two have an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna try to kick it
Okay.
with my hooves.
Wow. These dice are horrible tonight. You both miss.
Swinging wildly.
That brings us to, I'm gonna say this round. On next round, this one's eyes will clear, but for now. And this one leaped back, so that brings us to this one. And he's gonna move forward again and try to attack Jesse with a bite attack. Wow. Well, on the bright side, the wolves are getting bad rolls too.
Frantically waving this sword in front of me is doing something, at least.
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit anybody?
No.
No.
Then the dire wolf also missed. And that brings us to Sebastian. The dire wolf did move forward.
I will pull out the bear mace I still have, and I'm gonna bear mace the dire wolf.
Okay.
Okay. I get a +2 on that, right? For my dex.
Yeah.
12.
I'll even say you're proficient. What's your proficiency bonus?
+2, so 14.
Okay, after using it the first time, you become proficient in it, and you said 14?
Yeah.
That hits. So, the dire wolf is blinded, but it does not retreat. What does the blinded condition do as far as attacks on it?
Disadvantage, I think, on attacks and advantage on attacks against it.
Okay. So, anything else you would like to do, Sebastian?
Is there anything else I can do? I don't think there's anything else I can do at the second, unless I can. No, because that was my action. That's all I can do. I'm just gonna stand ready with my shield and be like, Jesse, I'll hold the line.
Okay. Tisha, it is your turn. Oh, we lost her.
Yeah, we lost her again.
Ooh. Our video's kind
Oh,
of...
she's typing. She's typing in roll 20.
Okay. She.
We'll
She will
hide.
hide for now.
Okay.
With the dodge action, perhaps.
Apparently, Virgin Media is having maintenance nearby. That is why she keeps dropping out. Okay,
rough.
so that brings us to Sebastian. I mean Jesse, not Sebastian.
Going for the neck didn't work. I'm
Ooh.
gonna try and
Nat
snap
20.
down on his paw this time.
Okay. You connect. I mean, you get a good chomp. And
11 points.
minus 11. Actually, because it was a nat 20, we're going to double it. So,
So one of them was a 3, one of them was an 8.
yep. So,
Okay.
the wolf, and plus you had advantage anyway, so, but
Yeah. Rito's gonna run in with a 17 and a 12 for his attacks.
the 17 hits.
17 hits. Is 8 piercing.
Okay, the dire wolf is in really bad shape.
I told you to go away. I'll just start swinging my sword wildly again. Thrashing the tail behind me, throat comes down, goes black.
Your throat goes black.
Yeah, the scales like darken when I'm nervous or
You're
trying
kind
to.
of making me want to make a lizard character. That's cool. Okay, the wolf that had been sprayed can now see again. And it races forward to attack Sebastian. Nat 20, finally a hit.
Oh,
I need a strength saving throw, Sebastian.
Well, how much damage is it doing?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
It does. Oh, wow. Oh, man.
Because if it's more than 20, I'm like dead. Because I don't even get saving throws.
It's
Oh.
showing
Yes.
13 there, isn't it?
Yeah. If it's 13 and then you double that, it's 23, which is more than my max health. So it's dead.
You're the. Wait, you're the cleric, right?
I was.
The heavens open up. the.
Oh, thank you. Look, it's stabilization, but I don't know if it counts as falling when I'm just outright dead.
I'm gonna let the stabilization stabilize you. You
Okay.
are unconscious. Because I don't want a TPK. I was only kidding when I said that.
Yeah. I was like, geez, Peter, don't even give me death saving throws. Just outright kill me.
Who did
Sebastian falls to the
stabilize?
ground. His little hairbrush falls out of his hand and rolls a few inches away. His hair is still perfect. The sunlight on his face. Eyes closed like a little sleeping colt.
That's so emotional. Okay.
And he goes, I hate this place. And then he's down.
So as he's taking a nap, another wolf has a turn, and it comes forward to attack Jesse. I'm afraid to attack now. A 21, but not
21
a nat 20.
hits. 21 hits.
6 damage, piercing, and I need you to roll a strength save, please.
All right.
These dice are rigged.
10.
Ooh, you are knocked
Use
prone.
your D4. Use your D4.
Yes.
He already
Thank you.
used it.
It
No, he crit last time. He gets it. He used it each turn.
lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay, then
That's a 12.
you are not knocked prone. You take 6 piercing damage, but you are not knocked prone.
About to fall, and the tail flips out and keeps me on balance.
No,
Man, I
you
wanna
land on
make a
Sebastian and bounce right back up.
Which is this one? Okay. He's gonna attack Greedo.
You
Greedo's
remember
like
we're
at
only-
the most hit points.
You remember we're level 1, right?
I'm not I'm rolling the dice, but I'm not saying, okay, dice, kill this person.
17 will hit Greedo.
A 9 piercing and a strength save. Can a bear be knocked prone?
It's a 20 on the save, so not today.
Phew. Okay. I'm like afraid to do anything right now. The dire wolf is blinded, so it cannot attack. It's blinded for another round.
It could attack with disadvantage. It shouldn't, but it could.
I'm not having an attack at this point. It is
Stop
Sebastian's.
giving him ideas.
Oh, yes. Saving throws. Saving throws.
No, you're stabilized.
Oh, how many health points does that give me? 1? 0?
You don't have to make saving throws, but you are unconscious
Oh, okay. So
until
it's-
somebody heals you by at least 1 point.
okay, so my turn's over.
Okay. Tisha, you see Sebastian go down. What are you going to do?
I will. You said that the direwolf is blinded, right?
Yes.
Would I assume that that's like who the other wolves are following?
Yeah.
So like if you were to go away, the others would go away.
Fair assumption.
Okay, so she's gonna be like, okay, this please better work. I don't know what else I could do. And she is going to attempt to cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a 16.
That's to hit.
No, that was for me to try and cast.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have to roll to hit. It's just a concentration spell
And
that makes
be-
get a save.
yeah, wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom it is.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Ooh, it did not succeed. So, what is the effect?
He becomes frightened.
And flees as far as possible?
Yeah,
Okay.
on its turn.
Oh, on its turn.
I think it's on its turn. I don't know because it doesn't tell me what the frightened effect is. It just says they become frightened. So
I'm gonna assume it's like turn undead and they.
Let's see. It says a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within its line of sight, but it's blinded, so it doesn't know. And the creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
yeah,
Okay, so it doesn't flee, it's just
just
kind
okay.
of cringing in place.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm gonna tell is, Jesse, get back, get away. And
They're gonna eat Sebastian then.
Yeah, because
we don't out of game question. We don't have any way to heal Sebastian.
He has got a first aid kit.
First aid kit will restore 1 point.
Okay.
And that'll wake him up.
Right.
or he sleeps it off for 8 hours or whatever it is.
Yeah. In the cave, this is the death smell cave.
I don't know what else she would do really. She's trying to keep them at bay, but she doesn't know how else to do it. So
Welcome
I'd
to the
say
battle. That's been the whole
it.
fight.
How many attacks does she get?
1.
Level
you have-
1.
And what bonus actions? Any?
Oh, yeah,
I
you
just
could
have
a bonus.
speech as a bonus action from the cat's cat ability, feline agility,
Oh, yep.
and I can't really carry Sebastian, so
Yeah, no one's carrying me at 800 pounds.
yeah, no. So I think I would stay. I would remain sort of as best hidden as I can, and just that's it.
Who has the gun?
Me.
Yeah. We established that this was a bad idea.
Yeah, I carry a lot of the gear, actually.
Jesse, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take another bite at whichever one of these looks the craziest.
Okay.
Which one's the most dead?
The most dead one? Wow, I can't even. Oh, none of the regular wolves are wounded, other than the dead
Okay.
one.
So I'll chomp on the big guy's paw again.
Oh, the big guy?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that hits.
That's a whole 1 point of damage. I'm gonna take a second bite and chomp on him again here.
Did it roll?
It's not rolling for some reason.
You can just, if you're doing it on D&D Beyond, you can just tell me what the result was. And
Oh, but that's still with advantage because he's blind, right?
yeah.
So that'll be 12.
12 does not hit.
12 does not hit. Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
And while Greedo's gonna take his attacks,
Greedo
Hey,
got
good
nat
job.
20.
so his bite takes
Well-
hold.
The bite and the claws hit. So that is... Okay, the bite kills the dire wolf.
Okay. And then he whips out a paw, catches, sweeps the legs out of another one of these and does 7 slashing damage.
Okay. 1 second here. There we go. I made it boo-boo. Okay, so 7 minus 7. Alrighty, that one is looking in pretty bad shape. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it for both of us.
Sebastian,
Yes.
it does not attack you. It leaps at Greedo.
DM mercy.
Yeah. And rolls a 15.
15 will hit.
Does 9 piercing.
Oh, he's still standing.
And Did he fail his? Oh no, he's got to do a strength save. 11
Another
or higher.
Strength save. That is a 7.
Greedo
Oh, no.
is knocked prone. It's weird that a bear can be prone, but
They hibernate.
it like falls back and wants you to rub his tummy. Oh, that's a dog. There we
It's
go.
a pet bear.
And that brings us to this wolf, who is going to try to... Man. Okay. It's going to run forward and attack Mariana.
Ah, okay, I'm dead. In
Opportunity
one
attack.
trick.
Opportunity attacks.
That's
Yeah.
right. Two opportunity attacks because of Greedo and Jesse.
Kill it on the way, please. Kill it on the way.
Uh, 14 for me.
That hits.
So 7 slashing. And Greedo will be a 13.
13 hits.
For another 8 slashing.
And that did indeed kill it. So,
Thank you.
as it
Oh
tried
god. Oh god.
Okay, and move that to the map layer, and that brings us to. Did I get everybody?
The third wolf.
Third wolf will try
Come
to
at me.
bite Greedo.
Oh, okay.
A 6 misses. So that brings us to Sebastian, who is unconscious.
Yeah.
Tisha.
Napping.
6 will miss.
Meta question. Where is Sebastian keeping his the items? Is it in the crate?
Where did I put that? Let me check my inventory. I added the first aid kit on my person so I could use it if we needed it.
But okay, my question isn't about the first aid kit, it's about the pistol.
The pistol is also on my person. So it is not in the crate. It is not in the backpack. But would you know
That's
that?
my question. Would I be able to get it without spending my action simply to get it?
Can you see it?
Well, you could use your movement to get over to him and a bonus
Yeah.
action to get it.
Okay. So if that's what I can do, I will come over, run over, try and get the revolver, and try
I
and
imagine.
shoot.
Where on your
the wolf.
person was it stored?
So I was wearing rope around my torso, human torso, horse neck, wherever. So the revolver was there within easy range of my hands.
Okay. So she grabs it, and
I will aim at the one of the wolves. I'm guessing the one that's the rightmost wolf, and try to shoot it.
okay. As I race to pull up the revolver information.
I have it here. It's 2d8 damage
Yeah,
plus your proficiency bonus. No, not proficiency because we aren't proficient with firearms.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is
It's a revolver,
just-
so if you saw an action movie, I would say you're proficient in a revolver.
Here, I didn't mean to roll. I was trying to link it.
What my question is, would I just what kind of would I just roll the die, or will I add what kind of bonus would I add to it?
Let's say dexterity bonus because it's a ranged attack.
So that's a 17.
Okay.
And what's the damage? Did you say was 2d8?
2d8.
Okay, let's get that. So
Plus,
that is
plus your dexterity bonus.
Plus dex bonus, yeah.
yeah. Okay, so that is 8 plus 1. Is it with proficiency then or not?
No.
No.
None of. Oh yeah, we are proficient, right? You said.
Yeah, you're proficient, but that would only apply to you to hit, right? Or does
I
it
don't know how
apply
that
to
works.
damage? You know, I never thought about it.
I don't know.
System.
It's only a +2, so I would say it's a 9 damage.
Okay, and what were you shooting?
That's without the +2.
Which one did you shoot? Okay. This one?
She had said the one on the right.
Oh, the one on the right? Okay.
I don't know.
Oops, she's typing. Yep. Okay, so.
To be fair, I
Okay.
forgot I had the revolver.
Oh, without the proficiency. So. I'm pulling up her character sheet right now so I can look at. Okay, this animal is barely alive. I mean, barely alive. There. Like it's on its last leg. And that will be her turn. That brings us to Jesse.
Greedo's gonna stand up and take a swipe at this barely alive looking one. 21.
21 hits.
For 7 slashing.
The barely alive one on the right is dead.
And then he'll take a bite at the other one.
Okay. 14? Or am I looking at the wrong one?
No, that's right. It was a 14 to hit and then 4 piercing. Was he-
That actually kills it.
Go, Greedo.
I think there's another one buried there somewhere. Or is that dead?
I think they're all dead now.
Yeah, they're all dead. Alrighty. You are out of initiative.
Dun, 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 dun. I guess I dig through under Sebastian and try and find this first aid kit. See if I can plug some of these puncture wounds.
Okay. We have misaligned video here. I need to adjust.
Well, I'm healed, yes, to 1 health point.
Yes.
Slowly open my eyes. The sun still basking on his face, and I'll be like, "This place is terrible."
Wow.
Agreed.
All right.
And
I just need a second to adjust videos here.
and I'm giving Tisha you can keep the revolver, Tisha. You use it better than I do.
Even the locals don't like those stinky creatures, it seems.
Agreed. Gosh, that really took it out of me. I'm gonna just start brushing my hair, trying to calm myself down, brushing my horse body hair.
What?
My horse body hair.
Who are you calling a whore?
A horse body hair. And maybe that's enough for me to cure wounds myself.
Yes.
Since I'm using my holy hairbrush.
I think you need it pretty bad.
Yeah. I guess what?
And now you know how to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, you're not going to make me roll for it?
No. No.
All right, I'm curious.
I
would have gotten I would have been able to anyways.
Right. What I was gonna say is, as soon as Sebastian, sorry, I'm back. As soon as Sebastian comes back up, Tisha would give him a hug and be like, "I'm sorry. I'm glad you're okay." And then she would take the revolver, given what you said.
Yeah, I'm deleting it from my inventory.
Okay.
Add it to yours.
It's got 5 bullets.
5
left.
bullets. Yeah, I'm aware. Painfully aware of that.
Greedo is no longer prone. Where is my prone option here?
Rita is gonna limp over to the tree and lie down moaning. I'm gonna take a look at this giant wolf and see what I can find out about it. Does it look like the rest of them? Or is it different in some way?
It's got... Let me just pull this up right quick. Oh, wow. The description on this is non-existent. Okay, so... Wow. They have pack tactics. I did not even look for that.
Good.
It's just unusually large. It's the largest wolf you've ever seen. Gigantic in comparison to any dog or wolf that you've ever seen. Very lots of hard muscle under its fur.
How does Greedo look? Is he okay? Is he not looking very good?
Oh, he's not looking good at all.
I'm gonna limp over to him and put my hands on him and give him a few brushes with the hairbrush and try to cure him up a little bit too.
Okay.
Good job, Greedo. Good job.
So how much?
Yeah, that was amazing.
5 points plus 5. Okay. And how much were you healed for?
4.
Ooh.
Yeah. I rolled a 1. So.
Oh, actually, in the first aid kit was a 1. So.
Wow.
Yeah,
Rita's up to 6 now, so he's got most of us beat.
Is the first aid kit fully used?
No, it has 10 uses.
Okay, so is it kind of like the healer's kit?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only difference, other than appearance, is it can restore you to 1 hit point to consciousness.
It's modern. We actually know how to use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Healer's kit might be different.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
So, what would y'all like to do?
I'll collapse on this nice sunny rock over here and pant heavily.
Okay. Are y'all gonna... Do you want to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Tisha's not even wounded.
No, but she spent all her spell slots, so yeah, she'll take a short rest. She will join him in this next to the rock in the sun, sitting cross-legged, looking through the spell book she found again.
I'm gonna drag this wolf corpse over to Greedo in case he's hungry and wants to eat some wolf.
Wolf steaks. Okay.
Here you go, boy. And then I'm gonna go back up and.
So a short rest does not restore spell slots unless you have that class ability.
I have arcane recovery,
Oh, okay.
so I get at level 1 back.
Okay. And that gives you a Jesse, did you just remove all your hit points?
No, I attempted to, for whatever reason, my hit die shows a D4. My hit points. Oh, I think you're changing my hit die and not my hit points.
The middle one is your hit points.
Yeah, but I think you've got it linked to my hit die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I don't usually link that. Hit.
And this short rest does coincide with our break time.
There, just. What are your maximum hit points, Jesse?
It should be 10. Trying to figure out what anyone know offhand what a druid's hit die is?
Isn't
I
it
believe it
1d8?
Yeah, so that would make sense. So that'd be 8 plus 3.
Yeah, it's hit dice is 1d8.
So max should be 11 for you.
Okay.
So you're healed to full. So, there. And since you're resting, we're going to go ahead and heal Greedo up. There we go. Okay, so what would y'all like to do now after you rest?
Are we taking a break for halfway point?
Yeah, if y'all are going to the beach after you rest, we could just, when we come back, we could have you at the beach.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I think that's the plan, yeah.
Okay, then we will head off to break.
Can we harvest the wolves for components? Wolf's claws, wolf's teeth?
Yeah, if you want. What do you have to
I don't
pull
know.
a tooth with?
My fillet knife?
That would be a messy job.
I can
You
get.
could skin 'em.
I can get whatever you want.
I guess I don't really need anything from
If
random wolves.
there's anything you want, I did well in biology, so I can help you out.
Let's grab their pelts in case it gets cold.
Okay, so while we're on break, we will assume y'all were skinning wolves.
Okay.
With our fillet knives.
Yeah.
Well, we got daggers and swords and whatnot.
Yeah, we got sharp, pointy sticks.
We'll make it do.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We are going to take a 10-minute break. That okay with everybody? And we will be back in 10 minutes. Stick around.
Yay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are ready to join our characters as they arrive at the beach. As you stand in the sand, you can see Flipper, the dolphin, whatever his name is, swimming near the shore. As it waves a flipper at you and then swims away.
So while we were walking, I'd like to do two things if I can.
Sure.
The first is I want to find some sort of a stick, maybe pull my shoelaces. And I want to fashion like a sort of lacrosse type stick for Sebastian because he keeps dropping things and I need him to be able to pick them up without falling over and bending down. So I'll be whittling away at that. And Tisha, what was all that back there? I got lights and darts flying by my head. I got a gun going off on my ear.
Listen. Yesterday, I was really scared at what we did, but there was one thing that overnight I thought a lot about, which was I would rather kill other things than losing you guys. So I just thought I'd learn to help us defend ourselves. So it's not all up to both of you. And when we found this book, I just sat down and I learned it all and I was looking at it and I was able to do it. And she'll kind of open it and show you the spells that she mentioned.
You learned what from a book?
I don't know. It feels like, remember how I said I felt that like energy, that aura around me?
Yep.
I don't know what it is, but it feels like you can control it to do the things in this book. One of it is called Magic Missile, so I'm assuming it's magic of some sort?
I don't know, guys. All I know is you're far more violent than you used to be. I mean, it's probably for the best. Things are trying to kill us here. I'm not as comfortable with that as you two seem to be.
Would you rather me let you die?
Yeah,
I almost did die.
We all can't be sleeping on the job, eh?
It's fair enough. Fair enough.
And the gun, I did tell you, I was not comfortable with my paws, but I did shoot occasionally at the range with my parents, so I knew how to use it.
I just don't know how much of a warrior I am, but I'll try. I'll try.
You think I'm a warrior? Look at what happened.
I think you
yesterday.
killed 4 or 5 of those goblins and wolves combined.
I don't want to be rude, but your weird little missile things kind of freaked me out. That's all. I'm glad it was helpful, but I don't know what's going on with that. That's all.
Okay.
But you did good. We're all alive. We're all alive. At the end of the day, we're all alive, and we're gonna find Lorelai, and we're gonna get home, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Jesse, roll a d20, please. Okay.
I'll give Tisha a hug. It's gonna be okay, Tisha.
You can see that she's tearing up.
It wasn't
She's not hiding it.
trying
Not
to
trying to make
upset
you
you.
feel bad.
I
This
was
is
just wondering what you were doing. I couldn't see was all.
I mean,
I
Jesse
I
eats
get it.
things now. He just eats everything. He puts everything in his mouth.
I'm sorry. That's how I smell things now. Kind of taste, smell, it all seems like it's the same thing now. I'm not trying to be weird either, guys.
I was just very worried. I saw you go down, and then I thought I had to just do something.
Wolves do bite really hard. I learned that. I learned that today.
Yeah. I'm. The worst part is, you guys are saying you weren't comfortable with that, but whilst I was doing it, it felt. It didn't feel bad.
I never once said I wasn't okay with it. I just didn't know what the heck you were doing. All I saw was these things flying by my head. That was all.
You were all doing weird stuff as well.
Everything's been weird for about a day now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. How do you know what you're doing with, like, I've seen you, poof out that thing and just randomly bite things, and how do you control that?
I don't think I am controlling it. It's just what feels right.
And you made your own wounds disappear.
I think it's the hairbrush. I know it sounds weird, but I brushed myself with it and I feel better.
That is a Sebastian thing.
It worked on the
But
bear
sure.
too. I brushed the bear with the brush and it felt better. I think it's the hairbrush.
Sebastian,
You're
roll a d20, please.
telling me that the hairbrush made you stop bleeding.
It wouldn't be the strangest thing to happen to us.
As you lift up the hairbrush, as you're gesturing with it, it begins to glow and cast light.
See, it's the hairbrush.
That's what I mean. Are you controlling that?
Do you want to hold it? Offers the hairbrush.
Sure. I'll hold it.
It
I'm guessing
continues
it
to
loses.
glow.
Oh.
See? Hairbrush.
Fair enough. But can any of you, try to read this? See if you can understand it. Maybe you can use it too. And she pass you the book.
Okay, and I'll
I
open
just-
the.
Walk ahead. I'm like, wake up,
I'll-
Jesse.
I'll
What's going
open
on
the
here?
book and I'll try to read out of the book.
I have no idea what happens when a non-wizard looks at a wizard's spell
When
book.
you open up the book, what languages do you speak, Sebastian?
I speak Common and Sylvan.
When you open up the book, the pages are blank.
There's nothing in your book, Tisha. It's just an
What?
empty book.
What are you talking about? Can you not read it?
There's nothing in it. It's just blank pages.
Not blank pages. What?
Jesse, here, you take a look, and I'm going to toss it to Jesse.
Careful with the book.
With the empty book?
It's not empty.
Pick it up and lick it instinctually.
Oof.
It tastes
All
like
right.
parchment.
And when I open it up, what do I see?
What languages do you speak?
English. What do I speak? Apparently, I can speak Draconic and Druidic.
You see squiggly lines on the pages and stuff, symbols, but you don't understand them.
Well, you told me that this says magic missile. Is this the right page?
And as he holds up the book with a page, the open book, Sebastian, you see a blank page there.
It's a blank page. Say magic miss. You guys are crazy. Give me my hairbrush back. And he's going to take it back. He's brush his hair. Muttering to myself.
I'm talking to Jesse, so you can read it.
I can't read it. I'm just going by what you told me. You said
Oh.
this was called magic missile, and that told you how to shoot those things.
Yes.
right?
But Sebastian says he can't see it, and you say you can't read it.
Well, he was almost dead like an hour ago, so
I guess
True.
that's true.
yeah. I mean, his head's probably spinning
Okay.
still. But
I mean, yeah, I'm still half human, I think. Who knows what you guys are? Maybe that's why you
Well.
can read it.
Maybe.
yeah. Hand you back the book and
I'll take
head on
it.
down the trail again.
I will start to look around for any trace of more footprints, the area, the place where we had put an arrow with a little flag, if there's anything near that, any traces that could be of Lorelei.
Roll me a D100, please.
Oh boy. A second. 46.
You see, washed up on the beach, a package that is shrink wrapped. And you pick it up, and it says cigars on it. It's a small box of cheap cigars, washed up on the shore.
Was it
Is-
something I had on board of the ship?
Oddly enough, unless one of the others was a smoker, no.
Not me.
So you don't know if Lorelei was a smoker or not, but if she wasn't, then it's feasible that this could be someone else's.
Guys, I'll run back to you and show you what I just found.
You found that in the surf?
Yep.
I guess. Go walk
And I head
over
over-
there and take a quick scan to see if there's anything else in the surf.
Roll a D100.
And I head over to the wreckage and see if the little sign and flag we left have been moved at all.
Okay, you can roll a D100 as well. Sebastian, you got a 78.
Yep.
You see a little round plastic container about the size of a quarter, and when you open it up, it has two rings with a wire that's very sharp. This is called a finger saw, and it can be used to cut wood or throats, I guess. It could be used as a garrote, or you could cut wood with
Perfect. Nothing like a peace cleric hanging out with finger saws.
it. And Jesse, what did you roll?
13, I think.
Okay. Wow, you were one away from another revolver. You find, floating in the surf, a thermometer to take people's temperature with.
Is it
Is
like
this
a
like a-
mercury one or like an electric or like a battery one?
It's old-fashioned mercury one.
Okay, that's good.
What temperature does it say?
Good point.
Oh, you would ask me that. Oh, I don't even know. What's 58 degrees Celsius?
That's really hot.
Okay, it says 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
That must be the water. It was in the water after all.
Yeah.
It's really cold.
I'll show the other two what I
That's not
found.
really cold. It's 14 degrees.
Oh, okay. But the flag and the little arrow and everything else seems to not really be out of place at all. It's just floating still in the water.
Yeah. And what would y'all like to do now?
I guess I didn't find any traces of Lorelei. No.
No, there's no footprints in the sand. She just disappeared. Now, y'all were being... There was some kind of creature in the water swimming after y'all when you landed on the beach, if you recall. So, hopefully she didn't get eaten by it.
Sure, we got up to the water together. I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean,
Is
there
there,
aren't even drag marks or anything. She just disappeared after everybody passed out.
Well, I guess let's go. Let's walk the beach for a while.
Is there a place near the edges of the beach where I could climb up, even if it's like a tree or something, claw up to try and get a vantage point view?
Well, I would say that you could probably, as a tabaxi, climb the cliff
This one over here.
on the left-hand side. And
Yeah.
you could probably climb that. It's about 30 feet high.
I will do that and try to see if I can see past it.
Okay, as
What do I
you
see past it?
look around, your passive perception is 14. You can see off to the east along the beach. You can see it's quite a ways. It's like more than a mile away. You can see like buildings. A little wisp of smoke coming from a chimney. It's quite a ways away. You can't make out much detail. You just see the odd shapes of buildings.
Guys? I can see what looks like some sort of settlement. You said it was along the beach.
Yes.
I don't. So the cliff comes back down, I'm guessing, on the other side.
No, it stays up high for quite a ways in the other direction to the west. And it's mostly rock up and down, and it's just a series of cliffs. Sebastian is right. There's no way he'd be able to go in that direction. Unless he swam around it.
Horses are not bad swimmers.
Do you remember what was in the water?
True.
Yeah.
Jesse's out swimming in the water.
As you look to the west, you see Jesse doing a backstroke and spraying water out in a... Just having fun, washing off.
Yeah, you know, that blood and sweat.
Should we remind him as well? How far would Jesse be off me while he's doing this in the water?
I guess for us to be talking, we would be yelling at each other.
Yeah, we would be yelling there.
About 100 feet.
100 feet.
Yep.
1 second. Right, so I can do message to him.
Yep, and Jesse, the dolphin, swims up to you.
Do I recognize him?
I don't know if you would be able to tell one dolphin from another, but it's very friendly. One might say
bud.
overly friendly. Dun dun dun. No, just
Oh no.
No, I'm not going anywhere like that.
Well, it's a dolphin. You never know.
I will point towards Jesse and try to cast message to remind him of thing in the water.
Okay.
Do I have to roll to attempt to cast
Yep.
it? Okay. Still with advantage?
No.
No, because we're not in combat.
Okay. 19.
You managed to cast the message spell. You no longer have to roll to cast it. And what would you like to say to him?
Jesse, be careful in the water. Remember that big fin that you even warned us about?
About halfway through, you just hear a yell, and you see him like up, thrashing around, just looking for you.
You can reply, I believe.
Yes.
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh,
I
okay.
just hear you.
So you
I
wanna-
just hear you talking to me while I'm underwater.
I
Does
think
it-
it's a whisper. It's like a whisper that you hear.
Does it look like you're drowning to me?
No, I'm just like looking
Just
around,
searching.
trying to figure out where Tisha is. Like,
I'm just gonna go play with the bear in the water.
I'm gonna do it again, and I'll be like, I'm all the way up the cliff. I'm not near you.
how?
As she startles you, you accidentally you yelp, and suddenly a bonfire appears on the shore. There we go. And you think, Jesse, that you might have made it.
I will start climbing down the cliff and making my
Okay.
way to them.
Sebastian's just gonna shake his head and be like, "This place doesn't make any sense. I hate it here," and just start walking to the shrapnel of the boat. Do we know where we're going?
I saw a settlement that way. And she'll point to where she saw it.
As soon as you're like closer, I'll be like,
The waves wash
Can-
over the bonfire and put it out.
Can you read minds now too?
No, I don't. Well, that's not what I think it is. But I can talk to people a certain distance away. In their minds, I guess. I don't listen unless you reply to me.
Okay, calm down, Jean Grey.
I go sniff at the fire for a bit.
You're the person that can't even see what's written in a book.
There's nothing in your book. Y'all are crazy. I just have a magic glowing hairbrush. It's also a flashlight.
You will see Tisha suddenly like start licking her paw and brushing around her ears and stuff and curl up and like sort of stretch in the sun and just be like laying down on the sand, starting to like purr a little bit.
Okay.
She needs a power nap.
Well, we should probably head towards town. Maybe that's where Lorelai is. Maybe she climbed the cliff and saw town as well.
So I'm gonna sniff around this fire. I'm gonna pick up probably a log or a piece of coal or something and throw it on the beach and see if another one flares up.
Oh no.
That is the biggest dinosaur that just appeared without any warning.
I was just messing with you. Oh, good times.
That was not me.
You don't have to outrun the dinosaur. You just have to outrun your party members.
There you
That's the
go.
horse.
That's the horse.
Okay, so Jesse is kicking back by the fire. Tisha is taking a power nap. Greedo is playing in the water. Why don't you give me a bite attack by Greedo. Jesse.
$12.
He catches a fish with his paw and his teeth and stuff, and he trudges back to shore.
Nice.
Good job. Good job, Bear.
And then he eats it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to try to take it from him. So.
Did we get any rations, actually? Because we're
Not
probably
yet.
pretty
You're
hungry.
actually all pretty hungry.
You said we
Actually,
got
no, I
rations
think
in
one
our
of you
bags.
yeah, I think one of you did get rations, didn't you?
There's some food-like stuff in the camp.
Yeah, you said we got enough rations in our backpacks that we got.
Oh,
for
that's
starting
right, back
equipment.
at the cave.
Yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Right, okay.
I guess Greedo's got the right idea. Maybe we should all grab some food.
You'll see Tisha, now that you mentioned food, start to stretch out again and reach into the backpack and start grabbing some food.
You find catnip. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, let's do this.
All rolls with disadvantage the rest of the session.
So is it like still morning, or what time is it? It was about a 2-hour walk to here.
Yeah, so it's late morning. Probably around 11. Well, depends on what time y'all woke up. I would imagine sunup, so it might be around 10 a.m.
All right, let's eat and walk. Let's eat and walk. Grab something easy and let's head towards that town.
There's a town,
Tisha said there was
I
a
saw
town.
something.
like a city,
I couldn't tell. There was a couple of buildings.
like skyscrapers.
No, it looked like a village, if anything.
Like a modern village?
I think it was too far away to see. All I saw was some smoke billowing out of some chimneys and some buildings, some structures.
Okay, well, that's more than we've seen anywhere else.
So are y'all gonna start walking in that direction?
Yep.
Yeah.
What
let's
else
keep-
we gonna do?
Let's keep an eye out for Lorelei as we go.
Yeah.
So
Are you gonna still carry? I have a question. Sorry. Are you gonna still carry that crate?
Yeah, we have goods in there, so I've got the crate.
Got lots of stuff in it.
Yeah.
Would
Maybe we
I?
could get you a cart somewhere.
Yeah, might as well.
maybe you could sell it later. So you each have a backpack, and which was a explorer's pack. Is that what I
Yes.
said?
Yeah.
So, and then you have the crate for storage as well. And you all set out, and you're walking along the beach. The waves washing up. Tide is coming in, so the beach gets a little smaller as you're walking. You know, you feel the cool water between your toes, the sand washing out from under your feet a little bit.
Between my toes, eh?
Yeah. Well, oops.
You know, do you know that a hoof is actually a toe? It's just so between your toes would be between both your hooves.
I
Just
didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
Zoologist. Speaking.
I don't walk on feet. I walk on toes.
Yeah, a
Tippy
horse
toe,
would
tippy-
walk on tippy toes. Yeah.
That's why I'm so stealthy.
Except for that blasted sound that you hear when Scooby-Doo is tiptoeing. Tinka, 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 tinka. And as you approach the town, here I go copying characters again. Oh, I guess I gotta bring the crate too.
If
I think you said we were just.
if I finished his lacrosse stick, I'll start another one while we're walking.
I think you said that we were just gonna have the crate with us. You weren't gonna have to do the token each time.
Yeah.
Okay. Copy. So
I basically just reflavored a chest and put it in my inventory as fiberglass crate. So
Yeah. I
as
remember that.
you get closer and closer to this seaside town, you hear music, flutes and guitars, and you hear feminine voices, and you see movement within the town, and people seem to be celebrating something in this town, dancing about. And
Are they
they're-
people?
well, as you approach, let me just take you to the map room here. As soon as I get the tokens organized. There's actually, as you approach along the beach, I mean, there are lots and lots of people. But these people don't look like people that you've seen before. They have horns, they're goat-like faces, and many of the male folk are actually playing flutes, lutes, and all of that stuff. So they are
look
not
like-
human creatures.
they look like horny people because they have horns.
Would we recognize this to be similar to our modern concept of a fawn?
Of a what?
A fawn.
A fawn? No, not really. This is a town. This is a full-size town, and the men they're adults mostly. I mean, you do hear children playing nearby. Now, I don't have female tokens for this species, so just take my word for it. Some of them are female.
Well, the modern world would have mythology. Would we maybe be familiar with satyrs from mythology?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, you would probably. Yeah, I would say so, especially if you played D&D. But
Maybe a history check to see if we
yeah, give me a
recognize
history
them.
check.
Well, that's what I was asking, because a faun is basically a satyr, but from the Roman mythology. The satyr is from the Greek mythology.
Okay, both of you give me a history check.
Right.
Nope, nat 1. So a 0.
Nat 20! Ah!
Wow,
That's really-
both ends of the spectrum. Tisha,
Yeah.
you recognize these creatures, impossibly they are satyr. Or as
So that would
I
be
like
25.
to say, satire, because they're funny, get it? Anyways.
I would
I
probably be fascinated by this.
would have stopped way back, not recognizing anything or looking like any of them.
Yeah, and as far as the town goes, you're down on the beach in front of the town, between the town and the water, and you see There are green cannons. It's a very colorful place. The buildings are multicolored once you get close enough to see them. The people are just dancing around. The ones on the beach are just having a blast, you know, dancing about. One of them's playing a flute. One of them's playing another kind of flute. I think it's called a bird flute or whatever. So,
I have a question. Would I be able to approach one of them? And
yes.
here's my theory, right? So I was the one who recognized these creatures as some sort of thing that we might have known what it was in the modern world. And since I was a linguistics student, could I say that I spoke other modern language, like, I don't know, Greek and other languages from our world? So I would approach them and start talking one of the other language to see if they respond. Because I don't know any languages from this world, so I would go and try to speak a language from what I had learned.
Yeah, you would. I would say that you could add Greek to your languages, and now whether they understand Greek or not, you can
Yeah, no, that's not the point. Yeah, it's the point of what I would probably think instinctively of doing
Yeah.
as a linguistics major.
So, do you move over to one and try to talk to him?
You might be on mute.
Who?
Tisha.
No, she's not muted.
Oh, frozen?
I can't hear.
Oh. Your sound went out, Mariana.
Is that okay?
Yep,
There you
now
go.
you're back.
We're back.
Okay, sorry.
No.
Yeah, as approach, I wasn't seeing where we were, so probably the closest person to approach would be this one. So yeah,
Okay.
I'd be approaching them.
And this is one of the ones that was dancing about. And he grabs you by the hand and say, "Oh, a tabaxi, would you like to dance with me?" Of course, he says it in another language, so.
Would I understand it? That's the question.
What are the languages your character speaks on?
I believe Elvish and Dwarvish.
Draconic and Druid.
I believe
Common
Sebastian
and
knows Sylvan.
Yes, I know Sylvan.
You understand what he said, Sebastian.
Yeah, I didn't, so I'd be like,
Do I recognize it as another language, or if I just subconsciously translated it and I'm like,
You
okay, yeah.
recognize it as he speaks. You understand what he's saying. It is as another language, though. It is Sylvan. So, and you hear him say, "Oh, a tabaxi, would you like to dance?" And he's kind of shifting foot to foot, trying to get her to move a little bit.
I'm gonna
if
look
he's
at.
with his hand out, I will literally put my hand on his and sort of see what happens.
He wants to dance, Tisha. Go dance.
So, do you dance?
I will join. No, probably not. Clumsy as I am, probably not.
Roll me an acrobatics roll.
Oh boy. Not the worst. It's an 11.
Okay, he spins you about and he's laughing gleefully and he's like, "You are a wonderful dancer." And right at that moment, your tail gets twisted between your legs and you fall to the sand, a little embarrassed. And he says, "Oh, dear Tabaxi, don't let it bother you. Just Get back up and dance some more.
Don't worry, that happens to her a lot.
Well, what does
I
it
will just
matter?
look at
It's
the
in the
back.
past.
It's a cheerful way to look at it.
I will get up and brush off the sand. And kind of head down, come back to Sebastian. Can you understand them?
You can't.
No.
Oh. Yeah, I figured we all could.
Jesse.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, this is a really awesome hairbrush then.
Can I hold it and see if I can understand it while I hold it?
Sure.
She'll like hold it and be like on the listen out.
They're just laughing and dancing right now. Would you like to say something to them?
What's your name?
What language do you say that in?
It's common, I assume.
Okay. Any answers? My name is... What's a satyr name?
I
Put me
went
on
with
the
the
spot
wrong
here.
question.
I'm like, wow. I'm here encouraging her to say in common, and I don't know what language any names.
You better not hope we ask all these NPC tokens their names.
Oh man. You know what? A little thought occurred to me earlier today. Make some NPC names. I did not.
We know his weak point.
I'm gonna call him Spud. Oh, my name is Spud.
Like the potato?
Wow, that's amazing. It actually works. I can understand them now.
And he's
That's
dancing
amazing.
around. And he
Here,
pulls the flute out and starts playing it and looking seductively at Sebastian, the horse. Look, man, the centaur.
Oh, you're very good with that.
Wait. Well, he can't talk because he's blowing on the flute.
Slowly look at Jesse and be like,
I followed out. They were just speaking too fast before, I think.
"Oh, cool, good point."
I'm gonna take my hairbrush back and print myself a little bit for this new seductive satyr friend.
Oh, would you like to dance? I love dancing.
Well, I've got 4 left feet, but I'll give it a try.
Ha! That's pretty funny. I have not heard such centaur humor ever before. And he kind of rolls his eyes, but keeps smiling and dancing and playing his flute.
Can I insight check him to see if he really thinks I'm funny?
Sure.
Inside check. You're
21.
already at that point of the relationship.
You notice the eye roll.
Yep. You saw the eye roll. He's not laughing with you. He's laughing at you.
Is the music like is the music inviting to dancing actually?
Yeah, it is. Amazingly enough, you hear flutes all around you, coming from the city, from 2 of the satyr here on the beach, up on the boardwalk. There's flutes everywhere, and they're all in harmony, perfect harmony.
Is Sebastian trying to dance then?
Yeah, I'll try to dance to the music. Why not?
What kind of dance?
Uh,
Can a centaur break
Dressage.
dance?
no break dancing.
Dressage.
What? Maybe the cha-cha slide?
With 4 feet?
Yep.
In the sand.
in the sand.
I was giving you a hand and saying don't
Okay.
dressage.
How about
but
we'll go old school. We'll old school this with Macarena.
that is easy to do.
Yeah. It's mostly upper body.
And all three Seder, the two playing flutes just stop and stare at you as you're doing the Macarena. And they look at each other, smile, and start doing it back.
Do I performance that?
Sure.
I will run up to Jesse and like pull him in to join in as well.
Like, stopped licking the air and I'm kind of head bobbing, and then you pull me over. I'm like,
This is the best centaur
see, like,
Macarena
the scales
ever.
just start to flash blue and red.
I'm like, come on, join in.
Did we ever roll for hotness?
No.
No.
Okay, I need everybody to roll me 4d6 and keep the three highest.
No. Oh no.
This is an interesting. What are the odds?
Oh my goodness. 4 nat ones. Oh.
You're very awkward looking. We just didn't want to tell you.
Clearly. Well, I thought you
Which
said
one
I
of
was
those
a
did you
dashing
actually
centaur last time.
You think you are.
Okay, so on your character sheet, oh, this is hilarious.
Or Sebastian.
I actually got a 15, so I'm pretty happy.
So under skills on your character sheet on D&D Beyond, there is a skills with a little gear,
Mm-hmm.
and I want you to click
Custom
that.
skills.
And under custom skills, put hotness. Add a skill and put hotness and put what you rolled. Keeping only the highest 3 of the 4 dice you rolled. So Sebastian's going to have to decide which one he wants to discard.
Gosh, how unlucky is that?
Dude, that's like...
That is
Can I use my inspiration from the other day to re-roll that?
yeah, re-roll that. I would come on.
There's a reroll point.
Yeah.
Do you care if I take the re-roll point, y'all?
No.
I'm good with it.
I
Watch
swear,
it
if it's
be
a-
4 6s.
Right, I have hotness 15. I rolled a 4, a 5, a 6, and a 1. So.
Okay, apparently we're going 8 this time, so I'm still not hot, but I'm hotter than I was.
I'm still trying to get Jesse to dance, by the way. Let's not ignore that.
Do we put it
Please.
as the override as an 8, or where does it go?
On your where your skills are listed, at
Yeah.
the bottom of that chart is the gear to open it up,
Mm-hmm.
and at the bottom of that window on the right, it'll say custom skills,
Mm-hmm.
and you click that and add a custom skill.
But it's wanting, like, where do I assign the 8? Like, which box do I put the 8 in?
I just did it in the override.
Override. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, and you want to name it hotness as well. You can click it and click at it and. So now, the benefit of the hotness skill is that when you are trying to persuade somebody into doing something or something like that, or performance, you'll get to double your proficiency. Well, actually, no, you will. You add on you roll a 12. For instance, if you rolled a 12, Then you roll a 12 plus performance bonus. And
Oh.
that is your bonus on the...
I didn't understand it. Sorry.
Okay, let me switch over to your character sheet. Let's say you have a 15. So let's say that you are trying to persuade someone and your character bats her eyes and kind of a little flirtatious. Then you would combine hotness plus persuasion. That's a 19.
Oh.
So you would get
understood.
plus 19 on that persuasion.
Understood. Got it.
Bard life. If you're a hot bard.
Someone wanted me to be the charisma of the party. Are you regretting it now just because I rolled hotter than you?
No, it's fine. I mean,
Now,
I didn't put charisma in there, so.
if you're not using your looks to help
That
the
is the
persuasion,
normal
then
roll.
it would just be a regular roll. Yeah.
I'm still. Would that be classed as me persuading Jesse then to dance?
I
That would
kind of
not
want
be using
Sebastian to
roll.
have straight ones still.
Fine. I'll put it in
No,
as a
I'm
3.
kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
I'll do it. Give us back our reroll.
Okay.
Can't believe I purred over that.
I'll be an unfortunate looking centaur. That's okay.
Yeah, you got like
You want
crooked
great human
eyebrows.
looks?
You
I've
look
got
like
half.
great from like this half and great from this half. It's just when you look at the whole thing, there
Yeah.
seems to be
I make an attractive horse or an attractive human, but not a very attractive half
Good
horse
point.
human.
Good point. You could be like a good human part, and like the mix just doesn't fit
Yeah.
quite right.
so if you're like hiding behind a wall, you
got
can
perfect
have like
hair.
advantage.
Perfect hair. Well, my dance performance was a 21. Okay, so that's where my good
Sounds-
roll went, and then I got 4 ones.
So Jesse would have joined you easy enough, but he wouldn't have dropped his guard at this point. So you've got the head bobbing still, the arms are moving, the tail's like whipping, but he's like not let loose yet.
I'm enjoying this, so I'd be like dancing. I'll be fine.
No one did the night at the Roxbury with the din 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 bobbing the head back and forth.
It's
I
like
just
more
realized
straight.
we have the classic attractive anime cat girl in the party.
Stop calling me an anime cat girl.
With
not
your
being
plus
one.
15 looks. Sorry.
So, as Sebastian is doing a perfect macaroni,
Macaroni.
everybody is
Macarena?
joining in and having a blast. The music near you on the pier picks up the pace to go along with your dance. And then you notice that everywhere else the music is coming from also picks up the pace throughout the whole town. So whatever mood they insist on harmonizing.
If we happen to get close enough to one of these,
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Jesse.
oh, I was just say if I happen to get close enough to one of these guys, I'd probably like lick a horn or something.
Oh no.
That should
Weird
get
smell.
that should get a hotness roll
Listen.
with it.
Yeah.
Lizards lick everything. I'm sorry,
What's your hotness?
not my fault. It was a 12.
Okay. Goodness, I don't even know what this is gonna be.
Did he even notice? Probably.
I will. Did I notice? Because I can try to.
Probably. That was a 9.
Well, it's plus
Yeah, I was
your
like,
hotness, so
No, I just mean like sleight of hand was 9. So it wasn't very subtle.
okay, so
Made eye contact and then licked his horn.
I don't even know how to have a reaction to this.
You wanted something different. Well, here it is.
Okay, he licks you back.
Oh. Oh.
Is that what he does?
Yeah,
Lick-
he licks you back.
And then makes that weird sound?
What sound did you make?
You made like a.
You made it.
Oh no, that was me going. Ugh.
It's gonna be like I take offense to that.
No, he figures maybe that's a lizard person culture thing. So
It is to me. Guess we'll find out if we meet more lizard folk.
okay, so what
You'll
would
see
y'all like
Tisha's
to
face
do
be
now?
like, "What's happening?"
Smells good.
I'll ask if they've seen anyone named Lorelei.
Good idea.
No, we have not. But it's a beautiful name. Does she like to dance? We like to dance. We like to drink. We like to be merry. It's a never-ending party here in Fairview.
You know, she did like to drink.
Would be happy here.
Yep.
It looks relaxing and beautiful. Things I think she needs.
Did
Was
anybody?
she a centaur as well?
Maybe.
We don't know what she looks like exactly.
What's a centaur?
Your friend here.
Oh, right. Yeah. Got it.
Your ugly friend here with the good dancing skills and good hair.
Ugly.
Well,
He took 2 compliments and 1 bad and 1 fault, and he focused on fault. That's him for you.
Can I start brushing my hair more furiously? Like,
oh, I'm going to have so much fun with this.
So, where are we?
You are in the wonderful town of Faring, where every day is a party.
So where is Farron? Like,
Faring
Cuba?
is right here.
Is it part of a nation?
Oh, you mean what kingdom? We are part of the kingdom of Janai.
I look at you both and was like,
you know, we've been a little off the grid for a while. You might have to remind us.
is that like
What?
South America?
What is South America? I don't know of a South America. Is she a centaur?
No.
can I roll an insight check if he's joking with us or not?
Sure, you can roll an insight check.
That is a 5, so no.
The
Third week
kingdom.
in a row, we must ask the viewers to chip in to buy Tisha
I
Tales
got
a
a
new
nat
set of
20.
dice.
I got a nat 20 today. All right.
The kingdom of what?
Janai.
Nice. And that has who in charge of it again?
Oh, we have many kingdoms.
Oh,
So, I mean, many places and realms and kingdoms. Why, the coldest place in our continent is probably Ephrath. The warmest place, of course, is here because we welcome everybody. And look at the beautiful weather we have.
Yeah.
Did,
A map would be great to see.
A map? Why,
Yeah.
they sell maps at the shop in town. You should go get one.
You think you're right?
And he glances and he sees wolf pelts kind of over your back, Sebastian, underneath the crate. And he's like, oh, I bet they would even buy those from you.
Oh, good. We have a few of them.
there's an extra big one in there too.
Yeah. But
Oh, really? Well, I hope the shop owner's in when you go there because he might be out dancing.
well, what's his name?
His name?
Oh,
Yeah, the shopkeeper's
Are you
name.
trying to get me a drink?
Well, I figured we should know the shopkeeper's name.
Well, it's not a him, it's a her. And,
You said he might be dancing.
well, I don't
True.
judge.
Oh, okay. Well, what's her name?
Well, this is kind of ironic because her name is Miriam
Miriam.
with the M sound at the end.
Miriam.
I will like whisper to Jesse. I don't think we're on Earth. I think the 2 moons I remember were right.
yeah. I mean, obviously Atlantis is like just across the pond there.
What?
Atlantis. You know, the lost
City
city.
of Atlantis.
No,
Yeah.
I know what you guys mean, but why do you think that?
Why
Makes as much sense
would
as
he
anything
not?
else.
Pretty much what I was
Okay,
getting at.
then.
Thank you.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair. Sorry.
So, how about, since you're so friendly and all, why don't you show us where this shop is?
Okay. And he'll
Perfect.
lead you.
You don't mind Greedo coming, do you?
Is that a bear?
Pretty sure.
He's friendly.
As,
Look at that.
as you see a fishtail disappear down his gullet.
Better than one of our tails.
Yep.
He's who we need to thank for those wolves, after all.
Okay, let's just do Spud. Okay, so Spud will lead you to the steps and start leading you up. And where does he lead you? We'll find out next episode. Because we are at the 11 o'clock point.
Yeah.
This 3-hour thing is taking some getting used to, isn't it?
That's very quick.
Yeah.
I motion to increase.
Well, we could talk about that off stream.
Okay.
Uh,
Chat, do you motion to increase as well?
well, keep in mind that we also might be having someone else join us, and so in the near future. So we need to make sure that person would be okay with it as well. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Do y'all have any other channels or streams you'd like to promote?
Not a moment.
Okay. I would like to thank our sponsor, which is Hairbrushes Incorporated. Don't have a bad hair day.
They shine.
Yep.
Let it shine, let it shine.
Oh, that's good. I gotta write that one down. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, checking us out. Stick around. Come back in 2 weeks. We are a bi-weekly program, and our next episode will be on the 27th, second and fourth week of the month. That's what we should increase. But anyways, coming Tuesday, fingers crossed, the return of Dragons of a Winter Storm, which will be followed on Saturday, fingers crossed, by Dead and Thay. And then, oh, actually, no, Dead and Thay is 2 weeks from now. A week from Friday. Next Friday. So, but Dragons of a Winter Storm is a weekly program, except for the first week of each month. And so, hopefully, we will bring that back Tuesday. And also, if you could refer a friend and think about Tisha Tales and the horrible dice that she has, and pray for her.
I am.
You need to play like In the Arms of an Angel when you ask for those.
I so want to, but it's copyrighted. So so it would be, maybe I could just do the music.
What if you sing it?
Possibly.
Is it copyrighted if you sing it?
Do it cover.
And the
Stay
pause.
tuned next time to find out.
I don't
Tabaxi.
I don't even sing in the shower anymore. I sing so bad the water goes back up in the faucet. So anyways,
Names and singing. Next time he tries to kill us.
That's what we'll throw at him.
oh man, when I first started this channel, I had as one of the channel point things, make the DM sing, talk and song for 5 minutes. So I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore.
Poor Sebastian. Almost died to a crit. Isn't hot. He's had a rough. This adventure is just not his adventure.
You make a good pack mule.
Yeah.
Hopefully, next episode, we will have a guest player, perhaps a permanent player added by then. So, I want to thank FrostRaven7 for the follow. I want to thank Dytolin for the follow. I want to thank Stegosaurus Rex for the follow. And Fox, thank you for resubscribing. I am not going to say the entire name.
What name?
What?
What name?
Oh man, you're muted. So anyways. Anyways, I think that's it.
Well,
Bye
All right.
everybody. Remember, be human, be kind.
Humankind.
Did I hack that up enough? Bye everybody.
Bye.